Hi there everyone and welcome back to another very exciting chess game from the candidates from 2024 Toronto, Canada. And in this chess game we have two superstars from India. We have Vidit Gujrathi with the white pieces, sorry for the pronunciation, and his opponent Gukesh. I'm not even going to try to pronounce Gukesh's name. So, okay, so Gukesh is actually only 17 years old, but he has bright future, most definitely. He is already 27, 43, and he is one of the superstars of the Indian chess, of course. So let's see what happened in this chess game. This is one of the most interactive, one of the most beautiful chess games so far in the candidates, a notable chess game. So let's see what happened. e4, e5 and knight to f3, knight to c6, Italian game, and two knights defense, d3, a6, castling, h6, a4. So not exchanging the pieces so far, castling, c3, rook over, and then b4, exchanging the pieces, and this opens the f file, so white has the semi-open file. So bishop to e6, b5, attacking the knight. So knight goes back, and then capturing the bishop, rook takes on e6, queen to c2, and relocating the knight, and then d4, queen over, rook over, a takes on b5, and rook to a5, c4, defending the b pawn. So we have queen over, and planning to infiltrate with the rook. So h3 and rook goes back. So maybe triple attack from the a file is possible, but it looks like white's attack is much more direct. So we have king to h2 and pawn up, and then rook lift. So doubling the rooks, knight up, and then knight to f5 is looking pretty dangerous for black, and it looks very nice for white. So we have infiltrating with the rook, and then rook up, queen back, and then queen to a4, knight to h4, and again. So knight in to f5, and then doubling the rooks is looking very good. And black can't even move this knight if that ever happens. So it looks like white has comfortable position, but black also infiltrates and he also has very good control on the a file. So we have knight to f5 and king to f8 and rook up, rook over. And if black moves this knight, then we can capture the pawn or the g-pawn and then capture the knight. But we have rook to a1, queen to d3, queen to b4, and rook in is also possible. So exchanging the rooks, and then c5. And this was the first, actually, is significantly bad move so far in this chess game. So maybe I don't understand the purpose of this move, but maybe Vidit wants his knight on c4, but something like g3 would be much more solid. This move would be more solid, but after this move, b takes on c5 and knight in, but now queen is getting in, attacking the rook and infiltrating and also attacking the king. So defending the rook, actually what else? And then we have check, king up, and this doesn't look very good, of course, for white. King is going up, and it is not safe at all. So all of a sudden, Gukesh has a very strong attack. So we have check, and we have king up again. So king to g4 is not a good move at all because of check, and then check, checkmate. And after this move, if king to h4, then we have checkmate in one move with pushing the pawn. So you can see that the king is not safe at all after knight to h5. King is going up again, king to h4, and attacking the knight. So this time pushing the pawn doesn't work because king takes knight and white king is a hero. So we have defending the knight, and now black is threatening to push the pawn. Checkmate. So Vidit is in big trouble. So knight takes on h6 because of desperation. Of course, I mean, in this position, how to prevent g5? So knight takes on g7 is also possible, but we have knight takes on h6, and it is black to move. Now, what would you do if you had the black pieces? So guess the next move of Gukesh. Okay, if you said queen to h2, you are correct. And how to defend queen to g3, checkmate. So white is defending like this, knight to f5. And if g4, this might cross your mind, that's also a discovery attack and preventing the checkmate threat. Then we have check, and then check, and checkmate, getting force checkmated. And if king to f5, then checkmate like this, unbelievable in the candidates. So this is why this move was very strong. So knight to f5, and now what would you do again if you had the black pieces? So white is defending on g3, knight to f5, but Vidit's king is not looking safe, of course. But Gukesh has a very sensible move in this position. So can you guess that move? It is black to move and win again. So okay, the move was rook to f1 and threatening to eliminate the defender, sacrificing the exchange and then checkmating the king. So we have g4, but then incredible move. What would you do? Rook takes, of course, sacrificing the queen, and we have capturing the rook. If capturing the queen, then we have checkmate. And after rook takes on f5, e takes on f5, but Gukesh played check, hunting the king, and then checking the king, and Vidit resigned. Incredible stuff in the candidates, because white is actually only one move away of getting checkmated. So Vidit didn't want to see his king getting checkmated. It would be humiliating in the candidates. He resigned. The only move is king takes on h5 and then checkmate. And okay, I hope you have enjoyed watching this chess game by the two great chess superstars from India. And I hope to see you next time with more interactive chess games. Stay safe, take care, and bye bye.